It may have took 3 attempts to play this game tonight, but the honest truth is Rangers could have played this game 300 times and they still wouldn't have won. They still wouldn't have scored a goal against Dundee, and they still wouldn't have been able to keep the title hopes alive. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, and I think it is all over. Rangers dropping points tonight at Dens Park. The gap is now 3 points in the table between Celtic and Rangers. Celtic have 5 better goal difference than Rangers as well. I mean, right now, Rangers, they're clinging on. The only hope they have is defeating Celtic at Celtic Park. And we know Rangers don't have a good track record when it comes to playing Celtic. So tonight might be the final nail in the coffin, I think. Before we even get into the split, it looks like Rangers' title hopes have been split in half.
They have been split in half. It's so bad, man. And
it's so bad you can't string a sentence together.
Yeah, I've just spent 11 minutes butchering them. But, yeah. I mean, where do you begin, right? It'd be very easy to...
English, please.
English, please. You know what? I think this one does hurt because Celtic aren't that good. But you know what? They've got that winning mentality. This Rangers team is the same shiftless bastards that's let Rangers fans down since 2018. Since Gerrard came in, realistically. Yeah, you know what? Great. 55, stop 10 in a row. But the pressure, as much as it was on that season, it wasn't really on during the season, if that makes sense, because they got ahead and that was it. Celtic's arse just imploded for some reason. Any other time there's been a challenge, Rangers have bottled it. And this is no different. You cannot say the last 3 games for Rangers have not been a bottle job. I mean, look at the 3 each game. Like, that was pathetic, that first half. You look at the Ross County game, you can't be 1-0 up and go 3-1 down to Ross County. And then tonight, I didn't even talk about the game in my review, because what was there to talk about from a Rangers person? There was nothing. You can talk about Lawrence Shankland this, Lawrence Shankland that. What could Lawrence Shankland have even done in this game? There's no service, no nothing, long balls, sideways balls. When I stop saying balls, it's just fucking balls at the park, balls. It's so bad. Celtic have won it, and you know what? Fair play to them. Brendan, look how much of a pish advert this is. Brendan Rodgers comes up, doesn't even play any sort of good football.
A lot of the fans want him out. He's that shite, they want him out.
Celtic are shite. They let Rangers go ahead of them, and they're still going to win the league at a canter. It's pathetic. Rangers have let all Scotland in tonight.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'd say quite a lot of people in Scotland are happy about tonight's result.
No, they will be, but I'm talking about a title fight. You know, it's hyped up. Look at pathetic, man. They should all resign them. They're not fit to wear the shirt. No, but see, you know...
all this does is make the game at Celtic Park must win now for Rangers.
I know people joke, right? Oh, it's Rangers died in 2012. Well, you know what? I think a part of that I genuinely think a part of the old mentality died. Because, where is it? Where is the Rangers that, you know, used to win for fun? Where is the 90s Rangers?
It's bankrupt.
Aye, well, you could argue that, but no, it's pathetic. You know, just because Rangers won in the past doesn't mean they're going to win again. Look at Manchester United under Sir Alex. Incredible. Look at them now. It's a clown show. And Rangers forgot to pay the clown face painter. It's a disaster. It's a catastrophe. It's fucking meltdown mode. I can't believe they've fucking done this.
Alright, Hugh Evans. Let's move on though. We will talk about the game tonight. So, if you look at the stats would suggest that it was a one-sided game. Stats will make it look like Rangers dominate it, but I don't think that's a fair reflection. Dundee may have gave up a lot more possession. They may have only had 1 shot on target, and they might have been out-cornered 9-2, but I actually thought Dundee looked the more threatening team going forward. I think Dundee looked more likely to score. I think Dundee got into better areas and better positions than Rangers. I mean, Rangers may have had 17 shots. I am struggling to think of one time where I actually felt like Rangers were going to score, though. I mean, a lot of those shots came from free kicks or just shots from outside the box that weren't very good. I mean, there was a couple of times that the keeper, McCracken, was tested in the first half by Sima, but both shots were right at him. And then we had the shot for Dessers where, I mean, I guess Dessers did well to kind of create some space to get his shot off, but the shot wasn't that good. He's put it in a good position for McCracken to save. So, I mean, yeah, Rangers may have had 5 shots on target, but I don't think McCracken had to pull off a great save. I don't think McCracken had to pull off any sort of wonder stops. And I just never really seen that one chance for Rangers where I felt like they have to score this or they're going to score this. I just didn't really see it.
And that's it though, right? It's not like these last couple of games Rangers have been unlucky, right? And they've suffered late goals or something. They have been awful. They've been outplayed. If you were to pick a team that deserved to win tonight, I'd go with Dundee.
But Clement just then has said, quote, "We were the best team by far."
No, I see that. I don't fucking speak the truth. Call them shite. No, that is embarrassing to come out and say
we
that.
will quickly go through. So Rangers manager Philippe Clement has been speaking to Sports Sound. This is what he said after the game. He says, quote, "We should have won this game. We were the best team by far. The most possession by far, the most chances. Things didn't go our side with saves from the goalkeeper and blocks from other players. We've always been a team who scores a lot of goal. That disappointing. Not taking the deserved 3 points. Today I was disappointed. I was angry after the Ross County game because we lost our structure and our football in a big part of the game. That was not the case today. We played attacking football with a lot of players in front." End of quote. I don't know if I agree with that. No. Philippe Clement is saying that he's happy with his performance and they played a lot of good attacking football and this was a much better performance from the Ross County game and somehow Rangers were just unlucky today. I'm not seeing that. I did not see it. Second half, Rangers had that one real chance with Dessers, and it was a comfortable save by McCracken. Other than that, I think that's the only shot Rangers had on target. I felt like the longer the game went on, if anything, Dundee looked like the team that were going to go up and maybe nick it. I don't agree with this at all. I think Clement's coming out and trying to deflect blame.
This is how you lose the fans, right? And I'm not saying Clement has to be sacked tonight for these comments, but that's bullshit.
He's talking about blocks. What's he expecting Dundee to do? Not fucking close down?
No, I tell you what, right?
Not block the ball? Block the shots?
When we watched the game, Rangers could have very easily conceded tonight. There was, I think Ross County, right? They were just a bit more clinical than Dundee. Rangers could have very easily conceded 2 or 3 tonight. He can talk about structure. It's not like Rangers completely shut off Dundee, but were creating buckets of chances at the other end. It was pish. It was one of the worst performances I've seen this season. I mean,
where's the one?
Is he snorting lines of fucking Alex Ray's dome? What's going on?
I think Alex Ray would need to find a stepladder or Clement would need to bend down or whatever to get his nostrils on Ray's head. But name me this one clear-cut chance. Never mind multiple chances.
Yes, or shooting for 25 yards is a miracle, right? Not a clear-cut chance. So that's the only thing you could say was a half a chance. Oh, but the goalie saved it. Nah, it's pish straight at him. Moving on. Next.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm not agreeing with that. I've got a quote here from Dundee's player of the match, Luke McEwen. He says, quote, "It was hard. They had a lot of possession, but we just knew when we got it, we had to believe in ourselves. The message was just to keep a clean sheet and take our chances. We were a bit unlucky at the end. It's a massive collective. Everyone has played their part this season. The message with 5 games to go is just to keep pushing. Ross County getting the victory against Rangers on Sunday gives us belief. I thought everyone was amazing. You want to take each game as it comes and keep pushing and working hard and see where it takes us. It's a credit to the players and staff behind the scenes who are working their bums off. The gaffer sends the message we don't need to fear anyone. We haven't been good enough against the Old Firm this year, but I thought we were superb tonight." End of quote. I'm actually going to agree with Luke McEwen. I think Dundee were good tonight, and I think he's right. I think at the end, Dundee were a bit unlucky because they looked the more likely team to score. Going forward, they looked like they were better on the ball. They looked like they were the team that was going to carve open a chance. Rangers, it doesn't matter how much possession they had. They never looked like they were going to score. Final ball was dreadful. So, yeah, I don't see where Clement's coming from. Let's talk about the first half. So Dundee have a chance basically in the first 30 seconds. Bakayoko puts a shot just past the post, very close there. Could have gave Dundee the lead. Rangers didn't really offer much other than 2 Seamer shots on target. There was a shot for Lawrence. It was like a million miles away. But the 2 Seamer shots were on target, but they were both right at the keeper. So again, never really in danger. And I thought it was a pretty quiet first half. There was 5 minutes he added on time as well. But it was 50 minutes of not much for either side in terms of chances. So is that a fair reflection of the first half, or?
No, I think it's a fair reflection of the first half. This looks like a Rangers team that just cannot be arsed. It's not a title fight, even though it is. What is the problem? Why can't they get firing? Like, he started Roof, right? But it's like so many people wanted him to change Dessers, but like, what difference did it make? It made no difference. And I think Dundee should have probably been leading in the first half. But, yo, it was such an uneventful game. Nothing happened.
We've got more, though, from Philippe Clement. He has said, fate is still in our hands. He said, quote, if we win all the games, we still have our fate in our hands. The focus was there today. It was nothing to do with the focus, desire, or will. It was to do with the efficiency and being decisive in the final third. In October, for all the fans, the league was over. If we win the last 5 league games, they're going to be very happy.
No, they're not, because even if we do, goal difference.
So we are going to fight for that like the team has done for 6 months, and I have been with them. We're going to fight hard until the end to be decisive in the league. End of quote. So Clement thinks it's still in Rangers' hands. I mean, they're probably going to have to beat Celtic. It is technically in Rangers' hands, but they're probably going to have to beat Celtic by more than just 1 goal. It's not even like a 1-0 win at Celtic Park would be enough. They're probably going to have to beat Celtic by multiple goals just to try and bring that goal difference down a bit. So, yeah, I thought Dundee were worthy of a point tonight. I don't think Rangers done enough. I don't think it was a case of Rangers piling on all the pressure and Dundee being lucky to stay in the game. I just didn't see that. I thought Dundee were decent. I thought Dundee created some chances of their own, albeit, yeah, they might not have had that many shots, but I thought they looked good in the final third, and they looked threatening at times, and sometimes more threatening than Rangers did. So we will see what happens going forward. Second half, I mean, substitutes were made. Rangers made a triple substitution, but it didn't really change much. Final third, they just couldn't really string a pass together. The ball was lost quite a few times by both teams in the middle of the park. It was like every time a team would get the ball and you felt like they had maybe a potential counter-attack, they would just give the ball straight away to the opposition, and it was like, what are you doing? I think a draw is a fair result tonight. I could go over this a million times, but I don't think Rangers done enough to win the game. And Dundee, just as good as I thought they played against a top team, they probably didn't create that one chance that they needed to score. So I think a draw is fair here. I'm not really understanding where Clement is coming from, but it could be a case of him just trying to take some pressure off himself and off the players by, basically saying they deserved to win, even though I don't think they did. Best chance for Rangers towards the end was probably a Tavernier free kick that wasn't really close. Other than that, though, Matondo had a shot as well, but it was a million miles away. Where's all these clear-cut chances for Rangers? Where's we're not even clear-cut. After the Dessers shot, where's a half chance for Rangers?
Nowhere. It's pathetic. I don't even know what to say, man. It's
last 20 minutes, I don't recall Rangers having a half chance other than that free kick.
No, but here after Ross County game, we're disappointed, we're going to bounce back. It's just words, man. They all get paid at the end of the week, you know what I mean? It's not, football ain't what it used to be. Well, I'll say what it ain't what it used to be. I mean, Celtic still find a way to win. Because you know what? They get it. They got a winning mentality. Callum McGregor, winning captain. Tavernier, he's a fucking stat padder, he's pish. Fuck him. No, honestly, it's pish. I'm sick of saying the word pish, but what else can describe it? Talking yesterday, spending like half an hour of my time. Oh, well, I think Rangers got a bit of favourable split. It doesn't matter now. Yo, even if you get...
I'm sensing a bit of a meltdown in the Rangers camp here.
You're fucking right, yo. Even if Celtic, right? Even if you said to me that Celtic are going to lose 2 games in the split, I would not feel confident the Rangers would still win the league. Rangers have picked up 4 points at the last 5 league games. That is unacceptable. First time since March 2019 that Rangers have went 3 games without a win in the league. What?
Not good.
It's no good. And that was another title fight. No, but I actually agree with Celtic fans here. There seems to be this notion where there hasn't been a title fight in like years. There's been a lot. The first Gerrard year, it was a close enough title fight. And Ange against Gio, it was a title. You know what? Like this one's petered out as well. What, we're not going to call it a title fight, even though we've all hyped up as a title fight. Let's just accept it. When it comes to these title fights, Rangers have been fucking smoked. They've been spanked. They've been second best, and they've been second best for too fucking long. And I think there's just an acceptance among the fans that they're shite.
Is the league over?
Fuck yeah, it was over. It was over. How many? It was over 10 days ago when Rangers drew with Celtic. Of course, it's over. Fucking no chance, man. It's pish. It's the league over. Who's asking that?
Who's that guy that said Dundee United 5-0 down? Is it all over? Remember that?
Aye.
Is it all over? Well, I think that's where we're going to leave it then.
No, I'd love to be proved wrong, but how do Rangers win the league? They don't.
Well, I mean, if the Celtic game was tomorrow and Rangers beat them by 3 goals, Rangers would go top of the table. So that's
yourself on. It's not happening.
What do you mean? Well, you're asking how can Rangers win the league? I'm just giving you.
Yeah, but the game ain't tomorrow.
Alright, well,
If the game was tomorrow, though, Rangers wouldn't have 24 hours to prepare for it.
If Rangers match Celtic's results in all the post-split games and then beat Celtic by 3 goals, Rangers win the league. Is that not enough?
Yo, it's easy saying it, but... Yo, even if Rangers were in form, what you're saying would be difficult. They're not. They're shite.
Right, well, we'll quickly give the last word to Tony Dockett here before going out, because he was happy. He was happy about the squad's performance tonight. He says, quote, I thought it was a fantastic team performance. The performance level was really, really, really strong. The clean sheet in the last 2 games shows the progression we are making as a team. We have a strong, resilient team there with a laser focus on each game. I'd put it to the players to try and keep a clean sheet, and you've seen that, the amount of work that we did off the ball. We are 4th in the table for scoring, so you are always confident we are going to steal a goal. Going into a pivotal time in the season, we have a squad that are growing and growing. The group of players and the staff work really hard. We've ticked off a few objectives already. The first was just to retain our league status. End of quote. Yeah, well, they're going to do more than retain their league status. For me, Dundee are probably going to finish 5th now. I think Dundee, I would expect them. It's in Dundee's own hands now. They don't even need to really... If you look at Dundee, they don't need to pull off a big upset in the top 6 split now. Simply a win over St Mirren would actually put them into 5th place. So as long as they can match St Mirren's results against the other sides, just defeating St Mirren would give Dundee 5th place and a position in Europe, a place in Europe for next season. So, I mean, that's fantastic. Fair play to Dundee tonight. I thought they deserved something for the game. They've been great all season. It's a shame about the pitch because I think the pitch has given them a bad reputation. Just that people assume that because the pitch is pish that Dundee are not a good football team, but they are. They're a good side. And I've enjoyed watching Dundee play this season whenever I have seen them play, and I thought they played well tonight. So that's my thoughts on Dundee. Don't know if you have anything to add on that, but...
Yeah, you're right about Dundee, and they'll probably win at Ibrox, wouldn't they? So there's another 3 points coming their way.
Anyway, guys, that is it. Let us know your thoughts down below. Not a lot else to add.
Player ratings. I tell you what, right? The game was so bad. We will be doing player ratings, but where do you begin? Like, who do you talk about from Rangers?
Are we actually going to do player ratings? I was just assuming everyone was like on a 0, but I mean, if you want to...
we might not do player ratings, but there's a lot to break down. Chris Boyd, I'm sure there's tears there. Chris Sutton, I'm sure there's tears of joy there.
Yeah, we'll see tears. I'm sure there'll be some tears, and yeah, that's it, guys. There'll be tears in the comment sections as well. Some emotional tears, and I'm sure there'll be tears of laughter as well. So let us know down below in the comments: is the league title over? Give us your thoughts, and yeah, we will try and respond to you, and we will bring you the aftermath and the fallout from this game, which I'm sure will continue on until the weekend. But Scottish Cup coming up at the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Big chance for Rangers to try and get the fans back on side, but I mean the Scottish Cup, I mean it feels like a consolation prize, I think, compared to the league.
No, but there's a lot of happy clappers, right? Rangers could scud Hearts 5-0, they're all going to be fucking damned. It doesn't change the fact they bottled the league. I couldn't give a fuck about a semi-final.
Yeah, the league's, I always feel like for Rangers and Celtic, I mean a cup's a bonus.
Yeah.
The league's the bread and butter.
I'm not saying you can't celebrate, right? But see, come Sunday, there's going to be dim-witted fucktards out there that are going to be happy. It's happened, you scored a penalty. No, we're fucking bottled the league.
And you're assuming Hearts are going to lose to Rangers?
No, I think Hearts will win.
Anyway, guys, there you go.
If Hearts can't beat Rangers the way they're playing, when will they beat them?
Scottish Cup preview show coming soon. We'll catch you in the next one. Rangers, get that bus back to Glasgow. I said they should have just accepted a draw with Dundee and not played this game, and fuck me, that would have saved us all the time in the world. Like I said, this game could have happened 300 million times, and I just don't think Rangers are going to win tonight. We'll catch you in the next one. League title looks like it's over. Rangers are looking defeated. They're looking beaten. They're looking distraught. They're looking every I don't know, they're looking at every negative word you can think of. That is pretty much how Rangers are looking right now. It's 3 games without a win, and that is not league winning form, so we'll see how they respond. We've got the post-split fixtures to take place, and that is us, Fog Football. Peace out.